Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building. And we're one step closer to that nail in the coffin. I know that the Kings won today, so now we 2 games back. So yeah. But all in all, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like this game. I liked what I seen. I think this is one of the games where I feel like we didn't really get out coached. I don't think the defense was necessarily bad either, but I think that they just made tough shots and we you know what I'm saying, we just missed everything from three. Like I think we only made three threes a night, like as a whole. So yes, you're not gonna win too many games, especially against like a playoff team where you only make three threes. But one thing that I did see that was inspiring, and I can't lie, Devin Booker showed up and was being the Devin Booker that we expected him to be, or that we know him to be. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like just in Devin Booker fashion, right on time, in especially in a loss, where it's just like right when we really don't need him to, you know what I'm saying? Like he's showing up and showing us what he could do. But I'm just glad to see that it's still in there. You know what I mean? He did his thing in the first quarter. We needed all of that in the first quarter. I feel like he just hit him with the steady jab all night tonight. OG Ananobi couldn't guard him. He couldn't guard OG Ananobi. So it was just like that kind of night where OG finished with 32 points, Book finished with 40. And it was kind of going back and forth at each other. And OG was just hitting threes and Book was just hitting twos. And essentially, if you look at the score, that's essentially the game right there. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, nobody else really came with him tonight. Like, if you score 40, somebody else has to be able to like help you out just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Grayson Allen couldn't get shit going really. It wasn't until late, like he got it going. He finished 4-13. A lot of his buckets came from the free throw line. But yeah, when you kind of needed guys to step up and you know what I'm saying, help out, like it's not there. Like I said, to me, strategy wise, I don't think that we got out coached necessarily. I like the fact that our strategy was kind of like push the pace since they only play six guys. So it's like let's try to tire them out and kind of go at them. And I feel like that worked for the most part. But it's just like niggas just gotta hit open shots. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. But oh, the one thing that did bother me the most throughout the game was they kept running the pick and roll. And when they was running the pick and roll, they would pass, or in the short roll, he would pass, and or like when he swung it to the wing on that pick and roll or whatever, or the little skip pass, whatever. Nick Richards and Oso was wide open every single time. And if they wasn't wide open, Jalen Brunson was the low man. So it's just like, dog, that was the one coaching thing. I was like, you need to bring that to everybody's attention. Like, do y'all know that Jalen Brunson is the low man on that pick and roll? Like, just throwing that out there, just so y'all know. Once y'all make that swing, like he's right there, like wide open, or Jalen Brunson's right there, so you could just dunk on him. But that was the only beef I really had tonight. I feel like yeah, everybody played hard defensively. It's just offensively, we just couldn't get shit going. And nobody else really came with Booker tonight. Bobo didn't get no minutes. I appreciate Colin Gillespie, and I feel like the more I watch Colin Gillespie, the more I'm like, I don't mind him coming back next year, even though he finished with Donut. But I just feel like his energy was there, just the hustle and shit like that dog. And we, like I said, we need Devin Booker just surrounded by a bunch of dogs. Ryan Dunn just been missing in action. He's had, I feel like, just a bad month. Hopefully he could pick it up next year and we could figure out something. Royce O'Neal, like I said, we didn't get nothing. But shout out to the Knicks, man. Um, I feel like that run in the second quarter that Karl Anthony Towns had, well, he only finished with 19, but that second quarter that he had really was a quarter that took them and pulled away, and that was essentially the game. And they just kind of hit us with that steady jab all night. It's always good to see Mikal Bridges doing good, knocking down threes. He was hitting just timely shots on us. Landry Shamit hit a three, and I was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah. So all in all, I'm kind of rooting for the Knicks from, you know what I'm saying, from afar. I feel like them in Brooklyn, they got the twins over there, so I kind of root for them from afar. But I liked what I seen out of them tonight. Yeah, so it was just a good dub, and hey, I really don't have expectations with the Suns team no more. I feel like at this point you shouldn't either. But we just in this weird song and dance where it's just like it's not over, so it's like you can't turn away, so it's tough. It's just weird. It's just like a weird like space that we in as Suns fans right now. But all in all, I'm looking forward to keep D Book and let's just figure it out. I know he's talking about he don't want to rebuild and all that other shit. I guess we could just call it retooling, I guess. But yeah, so let's just hurry up, man. Let's hurry this shit up and get on to the next season, man. So till next time, man. Peace.